Hey there everyone, and I thank you guys so much, all of my happy crafters, for joining me here at 12 Days of Christmas, which consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 episodes of Artsy Crafts with me, Maria Young. Now, you guys really have to excuse me. I mean, pardon me. Because you guys have to understand that I go absolutely cuckoo for Christmas time. Why?
I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
So just act like my husband does and act like everything is absolutely normal. And no one gets hurt. So you should already know that this isn't your average everyday arts and crafts show. Here we like to party! Woo! So to all you Grinches out there, why, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because here, we like to party, we like to party and have a good time. We like to party and have a good time. We like to party and have a good time. And with that being said, let's get the party started. Okay folks, so what we're going to be making today is decorative items and candle holders completely made out of ice. That's right, I said it. Ice. Stone cold ice. Believe it or not, I was absolutely amazed myself, and I think you guys will really enjoy this one, folks. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, but before I do, I want to take you on a little adventure because we took a little scavenger hunt through the wilderness, through the woods, to find the materials that we are going to be using today.
And here we are, folks, out in the wilderness, trying to get us some good arts and craft materials here. Now, as you notice, it's a bit gloomy today, but that's all right. I'm a true crafter. I'm out here rain or shine. Okay, so I happened upon this bush. Let's see if we can get a close-up look on this. As you guys can see, oh man, this just has a wonderful bunch of white, feathery, kind of snowy blossoms. Oh, I am definitely, positively sure we can use these. Okay, and I found these nice little sprigs of what appears to be some sort of pine tree. So I'm going to take some of these, just like that. Okay, so now we go deeper in the woods and let's see what else we can find. Okay, so as I'm walking, something pink catches my eye. And look here, folks. Oh my gosh, let me take it where we can situate it where you can see it. Is that not gorgeous? This is what you would call an air plant, which grows naturally here in Florida. And as you can see, it's just a big group of these air plants. Oh wow. This is like our great find for the day, and you know we can come up with something to put this in. Wow, amazing, guys. Amazing what you can find in nature. And as you can see, here are some pine needles. So we're definitely going to get some of these, and these are nice, lush, and long. So it's definitely going to give character to our decorations. Lovely. Now, this is a nice shrubbery commonly found in Florida. As you can see, it has the really, really nice red berries here. Definitely good texture and good color to put in your arrangement. So this is definitely what we will be also using for our natural arrangements.
Okay, folks, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little scavenger hunt just as much as we did. But let's go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to show you the materials that I used. Now, what I used to actually make the mold of the candle holder and also the insert to allow you to have space enough to put the candle in. So these are what I used. I used a plastic cup and also a styrofoam cup, and this is actually the only thing that I had around the house, but of course there's all sorts of things that you can use. I've heard of people using buckets and pots, all assortments of different things, so definitely you are not limited to just cups. Okay, I also, of course, used some of these natural materials from nature, as you've seen in our scavenger hunt. And we are also going to use some water, agua, and of course you can also use other assortments of ornaments and jingle bells, whatever your heart desires, really. It's all up to you. Okay, so these are the two containers that I've elected to use to make the candle holders. Now, please make sure that your outer container is going to be larger than your inner container. Now, what the outer container is used for is to make the shape of the candle holder, and what the inner container is going to do is going to allow it the shape and space to hold the candle itself. Okay, so the way that I would situate the cups, because now make sure also, if you're using plastic or if you're using styrofoam, because you definitely don't want to use glass, don't use glass. Now, as you guys understand, when glass freezes, it has the tendency to shatter and even explode. So definitely could be a dangerous thing. Do not use glass. Okay, so with this being styrofoam, and as you guys know, when you put water in, styrofoam has a tendency to be a floater and it would rise up. So what I do is I use tape to go ahead and situate it in place and to kind of secure it so it does not do that. Now, as you can see, this cup is actually shorter than the outer cup. So what I've done here, and you can do it, or if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But what I've done here is I went ahead and put some ornamental balls in there just to give it another focal point and take up that blank space. And now that the cup is in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tape it in place by using the tape. And never mind my dogs, of course, they're very curious and they want to get into the Christmas spirit too. That's quite all right. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taping it. And I already have one prepared here, okay? What you guys have to also note is make sure that your cup in the center is centered. And make sure the spacing is even throughout, where you have an actual outer rim where you can fill this with water, and you can also put your different assortment of decorations or your natural material in here. And in this case, I'm not going to have a lot of room, but again, we are going to make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and take the material that I will be using, which I have these pine needles, very Christmassy. And all I'm doing is I'm inserting it into that little spacing here. And that's going to be the decorative item that's going to show through in the candle when it's illuminated. And it's going to be quite a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm also deciding to use this leaf right here. I think it'll give it a nice touch. So I'm going to go ahead and just, of course, make sure it's in the center. And I'm actually going to have to work this around that tape area. But again, we will make it work. If there's a will, there's a way. So there goes that shape right there, that leaf shape. And if you guys have to move it around, I'm using a butter knife right now, but you can use a stick, whatever works for you. And you can move it around and situate your work of art the way that you want to. Okay, so now I have my decorative items in the cup. What I would do next is I would definitely use agua, my water. And of course, I'm just going to pour it in this center edge. Now, of course, you guys would use the sink to fill it up, and that's quite all right. I don't expect everyone to use a doggone pitcher because I actually do not use this pitcher. But yeah, fill it up at your sink. After you filled it up, all you're going to do is you're gonna pop it in the freezer and leave it overnight, and in the morning you're gonna get quite a surprise. Okay, folks, so this is actually the frozen candle holder. So what we're going to do first is, of course, take that tape off so that it'll come out. And if you have a difficult time taking this out, because I did, run some warm water, let it melt down a little bit, and hold the bottom edge, and of course at the top, go ahead and just push down, and it should come out smoothly. And of course, you're going to have to take the center cup out, and you're probably going to destroy it, and that's really quite alright because you don't need this cup. Okay? And this is your actual candle holder. As you can see, I've added ornamental balls. You can see the pine. I added some wooden twigs in here as well. And of course, some leaf material. And this is how it comes out. Just like that. That is your actual ice candle holder. And I'm going to show you the rest now, and I'm going to also add some candles just to show you how it would look. Okay, so before I bring out the rest of the candle holders, I wanted to show you another quick project. All I did here was I used an ice tray and filled it up with water, and of course I incorporated all of my little decorative items, some natural material, some pine, and also some miniature berries. Let's see if you can get a closer look. Miniature berries in there. And also if you look, you will see that I also incorporated some jingle bells in there as well. Here's one that I incorporated with a ribbon and a jingle bell. Thought that was really, really pretty. So I've made some of this in an ice tray. I know you jitterbugs out there, all you little kiddies, you guys don't know what this is. This is an ice tray. Yes, indeed. We had to make our own ice. I know, we had it so tough. I don't think you guys could have survived in our era, but anyway. So I'm going to show you a quick way to make an arrangement out of that. And let me go ahead and just take this back a little bit and let you see the actual vase that I will be using right here. And all we're going to do is we're going to fill this vase up with all of our little ice cube, our little holiday ice that we made here. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Okay, there you go. And then after that, we're just going to put our pine in there. And we're going to put our little berries in there as well. Ta-da-ta, just plop them in there. Nothing perfect. We're just having a good old time, folks. And then we're just going to add our little poinsettia in there. So there you go, folks. Very beautiful. Check out the ice cubes. Our holiday ice cube. And of course, the wonderful arrangement that we made there. And you see, what a beautiful arrangement. Ta-da, voila! Okay, and hold on, I'm going to show you the rest of the candle holders.
Okay, and here you go, folks. This is our candle holders. Lit up and illuminated. As you can see in this one, I added a snowflake in there, actually. See all the nice decorative shapes in there. And then here's this one, which we've added some berries. Let's see if we get a close-up. Okay, added some berries in there. Also a fern. Oh wow, you see how that candle hits it? All those beautiful shapes. This one we actually added a maple leaf here. So the leaves and the pine and the sticks. And in this one, you see a lot of the wood in there, the pine. And of course it's beginning to melt because we are not in cold temperature. But You know, in areas where it snows and freezing temperature, you can actually probably leave something like this right out on the porch. But isn't this gorgeous? Oh, just absolutely gorgeous. Homemade ice candle holders. Who would have thought? Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And there goes a tea light. Candles in there. Wow, folks, I am absolutely amazed. I hope you guys try out this project. It's so simple and so inexpensive. All the material here I really got from nature, and of course the water, a couple of ornaments, and the cups that I used, but you know, altogether I probably spent about maybe $4 or $5. Very inexpensive to have something this beautiful made of complete ice. Wow. You guys better try this out. Oh man, just beautiful. Okay, folks, and I actually have another surprise for you that I didn't tell you guys about. But I did make a huge, almost like a wreath-like candle holder. And as you can see in this ice, I put ornamental balls and just the pine and leaves and also the grapevine twigs, and came up with this. And I just put this in a huge bowl and I froze it, and I inserted a cup in the center, of course, to have that candle placement, or that candle area where you can put the candle in. So yes, indeed, like I said, you can use all sorts of containers to make your candle holders. And of course, these are the candle holders that we just showed you. How to get another look. And these are the ice cube decorations that we've put into this arrangement. So definitely, definitely, guys, ice is so beautiful. And who would have ever guessed that you could make all of this out of ice? And let's go ahead and turn it off. Turn the lights off real quick. Ta-da! Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Oh my gosh. If you're not in the holiday spirits, I'm sorry, you just can't get into it, because this is just so gorgeous. Happy holidays, folks. Happy holidays to you. Okay, folks, I thank you guys so much for tuning in to Artsy Crafts with Maria Young, sharing with you 12 days of Christmas, which of course consists of 12 episodes, so please stay tuned for more. Going to be sharing some exciting adventures with you, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Picture Maria 1. Now, I hope with all of the things that you've seen today, I hope you guys are getting into the holiday spirit. Understand it only happens once a year, and it is such a beautiful season. You guys enjoy, and to all of my crafters out there, happy crafting.